My favorite bit of theory is Script Matrix by Williams and Brown.
Lovely. Could you explain that piece of theory to me?
It nicely combines all the historic parental messages. So the drivers, the injunctions, and programming, they all are diverted into the child ego state, and this shows how this part of us stores all the important messages and where it all comes from. This is how I think of this theory, that ego state, the child ego state, holds all these messages, and that's where it all drives from. That's where we reach and build up our adult and parent.
Lovely. And could you give me an example of how you've actually used that piece of theory in your psychotherapy work?
Yes, I actively use it in my diagnosis with clients. So whenever I meet a new person, a new client, I use different pieces of theory, but this is one of them, and I apply it as means of diagnosis, assessment process. I also, well, it's ongoing work, so it's not that I'm setting it up at the beginning and that's it. I go back and review and see what happens, if that was accurate at the beginning, if my impression was accurate, and if not, then amend it.
Lovely. And do you think that is there anything that's missing from that piece of theory for you? Is there anything that you would like to add to that?
Yes. What I'd like to add is the aspiration arrow, the physis that is in us, that is in Burns' Script Matrix, the original, and Clarkson's that she adapted. It's lovely because it shows that there is our inner force in us, and it's in there. This is the potential that we have and that we could be reaching out to, and this is the main thing that this is how I think of therapy. This is our job, to help the person embrace their physis, reach for it and take it out and show who we are, what we are, create our own journey. So I would definitely apply physis to the aspiration arrow to that Script Matrix by Williams and Brown.